Oh, Paul George. Oh, Paul George. He came out and said that Tyrese Halliburton is the new face of the NBA. Imagine. These turkeys spend so much time on the podcast. He gets more attempts with loading up videos than he does actually shooting shots where he gets paid to in Philadelphia. I didn't know that he's become Paul Gumball or Paul A. Smith, or Paul Wright or Paul Broussard, or Paul Parker. And this turkey up here spending up time. First of all right, I like Tyrese Halliburton. And Halliburton to me, some people are trying to figure out his game. I said Andre Miller 2.0. I didn't understand why Isaiah Zeke Thomas compared him to Caitlin Clark. He is not a sensation. He ain't that kind of dude. They both play in Indiana, but it's a different type of play than what he do. I might say something that might be considered blasphemy. You can put an emoji if you want to by me, but he kind of reminded me of it's still early to say this, but like a nod to John Stockton when I really think about his composure, because he beats you in ways that if he doesn't get caught leaning and doing too much, if he stays in syncopation with the team concept, it's deceptive. He's deceptive. Stockton was deceptive. Stockton was a better 3-point. He just didn't shoot as much as he probably should have or could have. He was very deceptive, very linear, very straight lace. So that's kind of direction. But let me get back to this. The face of the NBA. Nobody wants to be it. Just because you have a successful run and journey, first of all, they don't usually reward cats that's playing in Spain and Saudi Arabia, because basically saying Indiana or OKC, that marketing don't usually do that. Second of all, he's a good player. When I say hints of a Stockton, he's definitely got that kind of composure. But see, Stockton was a great player, but Stockton, you almost, because he was like, but he did stand out in Utah with him and Karl Malone. So I take that back. You can in the, but he was never considered to face the NBA. They want Anthony Edwards. You got to give Shea his due. Jokic, of course, Giannis, and maybe Luka. Those are guys. They push Jason Tatum. There's certain guys they push. I don't think Tyrese Halliburton is going to be getting that just because if he wins the finals and all that. But I will say this. You won't hear no more turkeys talking about overrated. You won't hear nobody saying that he don't belong or trying to downplay him. But Paul George is reaching here, though. He reaching. Because to be the face, you got to have people be, more than just in the state of Indiana. You got to have it has to be. But I will say this. In this day and time where you can be your own conglomerate, you can be your own hit, you can kind of create your own hysteria, why not? Why not? Why not have it like that? I mean, if you can do it, but I just don't get that. He doesn't have that kind of reach and pull. But that choke job against the Knicks, that's iconic already. That's going to be on a t-shirt. That is going to be something that people are going to remember, because the Knicks did blow that first game, and that was a gangster move. And the attempt that he took and how that shot dropped and hung in the air, not since Kawhi Leonard's, but this one hit harder because everybody was all soaking up for the Knicks and how they did that. He's already made himself known in that regard. So don't be surprised. But face the league, you got to put in some work. And there's other few things that has to come to place. Paul George needs to just stick to playing on the court and stop trying to be media personality like he trying so hard. Like, you still got a day job, Paul George. You still got a day job. They pay you to actually play, not to commentate the game. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm at one time. Peace.